Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Sarah and I post weekly what's for dinners, random grocery hauls, and recipes in between. I will always link the recipe down below for you, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos I post. Today I am going to make a sour cream coffee cake. First, you're going to sift together or mix. I don't have a sifter, so I just mixed 2.5 cups of cake flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Next, you're going to cream together 1.5 sticks of room temperature unsalted butter and 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. And once it starts looking like this, you're going to add 1 egg at a time, which will be 3 eggs total. And you'll see after the first one, I kind of had to stop it and scrape it off the side. So I'm sure you're going to want to do that as well. And it's honestly probably better to break them into a little cup and put them in so that doesn't happen. But luckily it didn't completely crush up, because at first I thought that was what was going to happen, because that would have been really fun trying to get out of there. But it was all one piece, so worked out. And once everything is all mixed together, you are going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1.25 cups of sour cream that is also at room temperature. And once everything is good mixed together, you're going to slowly start mixing in your flour mixture, which you'll see just like a little bit at a time. I've obviously sped this up, but if you don't do it this way, which I'm sure most of you probably know that, then you will have flour everywhere. It's already kind of messy, but I tend to sometimes get a little bit impatient and I regret it when I'm cleaning up flour everywhere. And for the streusel, you're going to mix together a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, and 3 tablespoons of cold unsalted butter, and 3/4 cup of chopped walnuts or pecans. I don't think that was quite what I had, but that was still enough. Anyway, you're going to mix it all together with your hands and kind of like pinch it. You'll see what I'm talking about. And next you're going to start layering everything into your pan. I'm obviously using a bundt cake pan, so I'm going to start with the streusel first, about maybe a little less than half of what was in there, because I figure the middle needs a little bit more than the top. But if you were doing this in a regular 9x9 inch pan, you're going to start with the cake batter, then the streusel, then the cake batter, then the streusel, obviously. So after my first layer of the streusel, I am putting in the cake mix, just half of it, literally half of what was in that bowl. And I'm just going to smooth it out really well. And like I said, put the rest of the streusel on top of that. Top that with the rest of the cake mixture, and you're going to bake it at 350 for 45 minutes. And a very important step that I completely missed was to grease my pan. At least for a bundt cake, this is really important, obviously, because you're going to be turning it over, wanting it to pop out. And mine didn't. It was quite a struggle. You will see at the end, it was not very pretty. I still did, the best I could and tried to piece it back together. It tasted awesome. It just wasn't, going to go on the cover of a magazine or anything. And I'm also going to top it with a icing glaze, which is 1/2 cup of powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Alright, so like I said, I'm about to show you what it looked like afterwards, and you can see all the spots that are missing where the cake didn't quite make it out in one piece. But like I said, it was really, really good, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.